Hope your weekend's going well. Time for Saturday night baseball from Tropicana Field. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, man. One of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
And stepping in, Benito Osuna. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Lined hard toward right center. Vinson moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number one.
The second baseman, Cavan Biggio.
Next up is Cavan Biggio, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are two away. Next, it'll be Bo Bichette as we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. And now the first pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He was in a position to wait for his pitch on 2-0, and he got it to keep the inning hot.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
So here's Cody Bellinger. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Now here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. In previous duels with deGrom, he's a .300 hitter, 3 for 10. Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Three and 1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 21 for him on the season. And the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Batting 6. The third baseman.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 18 homers and 58 runs batted in. The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 3 runs already home here. And that's taken up and in for ball 2.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Casey is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. One more look at the big blow for the Blue Jays. A 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up from the Trop. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Jays. Nate Pearson will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
That brings up Wander Franco. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Wander.
He's set. Here it comes. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
3-0 to him now. And the pitch. In the air to straightaway right. Osuna is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting second, the right fielder, Will Benson.
So now here is Will Benson, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now the first pitch. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
That brings up Alec Bohm. As he'll ground this one foul for the first strike. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Maybe a rug burner too after that one as we get another look at it here. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Striding in is Lourdes Gurriel. He'll be hoping to move up that American League leaderboard in this one as he enters play 9th in the league in home runs.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn, he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 13 home runs and 44 RBIs. 1-0 count. Here it is.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
The batter will be Alejandro Kirk, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And it's quickly 0-2. Now here it comes.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Ball.
Lays off. 2-2 now. High and deep down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Now to the plate, Randy Arozarena. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one.
Randy Arozarena.
He's set and the pitch. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Osuna is there. One pitch, one out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Michael Brasso.
Mike Brasso digging in at the plate. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Now the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. One out, nobody on. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. The 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Another payoff pitch. Another one sent foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Bases are empty, one man out. And a fastball misses there, ball four.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, Robert.
So now to the plate, Robert Poisson. From the stretch. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
2-0.
Brasso stands at first with one out. Left side, but well foul. The 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now to the plate, here is Donovan Casey, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air down the right field line. Osuna gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Rays strand just the one. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in will be Benito Osuna. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Kevin Biggio stepping up now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's the first offering. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. At the plate now is Bo Bichette. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now here's the pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
One and one.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Pulled hard down the line in left. That gets down, and the inning continues. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They lead it 3-0. Now at the plate is Dylan Moore as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Dylan Moore.
First pitch on the way. Lays off 1-0.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff. 2-0
now. And now a pitch on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
The 3-0.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Francisco Mejia.
Standing in now, Francisco Mejia, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The 0-1 pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
So now to the plate, Wander Franco. Lifted the other way to left center. Bellinger's in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out. Next to dig in, Will Benson struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2 balls and a strike now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Fielded cleanly, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Jays lead it 3-0. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8.
The center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Here's the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Again, another foul ball. Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Rowdy Tellez will be next. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So here is Rowdy Tellez. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Right there for strike 1.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The 3-1. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Now to bat, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. High in the air into shallow left center. Casey comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. So stepping in is Lourdes Gurriel, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Arozarena is there, 2 gone. Up next, Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Bellinger over at second. Tellez at first, 2 out in the inning. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Leading off the inning, it'll be Alec Bohm as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Alec Bohm.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
1-0 pitch on the way. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. 3-0 now.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Here it is, the 3-0. And that misses for ball 4. So leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Arozarena.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Randy Arozarena flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-0. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1, and it's fouled away. No runs, no hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the third strike.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that.
Now
He
back,
showed
the
all
designated
hard stuff
hitter,
until the fifth and
Michael
final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Into the box, Michael Brasso, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The average coming in at 266, 10 home runs, and 29 driven in. Ready with the 0-1. Brasso takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. Rays held in check here. They trail in this one 3-0. Into the box, Alejandro Kirk. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And now a pitch on the way.
1-0.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Hey, that's nice execution right there.
right
Swung
unit,
through the
number
first slider, got it again,
Ready to-
stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
In now, Benito Osuna, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1. Swing and a line drive, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
At the plate, Kevin Biggio. Here's a swing, and he loses the bat from his hands as it heads over toward the first base dugout. Looks like everyone's okay, however. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
At the plate now, Bo Bichette, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. The 1-0 is in off the plate.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
On its way is pitch number 75. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Cody Bellinger will be next. Kirk at second. Osuna is over at first with 1 away. Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Trevor Richards was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
First delivery to him, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Here comes the 1-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Hey, it often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Wow, they went to the pen because they liked the matchup. And what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run. So much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
So the next to bat will be Rowdy Tellez. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. Ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
This is worst case scenario for the pitcher. As the offensive player, man, smile on your face knowing you're sitting fastball right down the middle.
3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Now into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And a 6th run will come across on the sac fly. It's now 6-zip.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Next to hit, Lourdes Gurriel. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
He's set. Here it comes. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Vinson gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and 2 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Blue Jays on top 6-0. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They're still staring at a 0 in the hits column, so it's certainly been a struggle. But he did give credit to the pitching they've faced. That said, he said it's important they keep pushing to figure out how to break through without getting overly frustrated. It's time to simplify things as much as possible, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
And leading off for the Rays.
And now in the box, Robert Poisson flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
To the plate now, Donovan Casey. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Dylan Moore.
Stepping in now, Dylan Moore, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Popped up. Tellez is under it, and that retires the side. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've obviously had a lot of success in terms of pushing across runs, and a big part of that, in his opinion, has been their pitch selection. In this game, they've swung at pitches outside of the strike zone less than 15% of the time, meaning the vast majority of their swings has been at pitches that they're more likely to handle and hit hard.
Leading off for the Blue Jays,
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
He's set and the pitch. Now a soft liner to the right side, but this lands foul for the first strike. Lifetime against this particular arm. He brings a 4 for 12 line. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Behind 0-2 now. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Hernandez gets his lead at first, nobody out. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And he struck him out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
So now to the plate, Benito Osuna. Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop, but they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at
The
first.
batter, number 8, second baseman.
Next up, Kevin Biggio. His career numbers against this pitcher, 2 hits in 7 tries. He's taken him deep once. First pitch on its way. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. They lead it 6-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
The catcher, Francisco Mejia.
First offering on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Mejia, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
Here now the 2-2. Line to the right side. And the Rays are in the hit column.
Hey, Dero, it's kind of getting late early. That's only their first hit of the game, and we're into the 6th inning.
Yeah, this guy's been on point all day, working it in and out. Their pitching staff obviously did their homework on this offense. But right here, able to break through with the first knock. Hopefully the pass the baton mentality goes into effect, and we get some offense.
Standing in now, Wander Franco. No balls and a strike to count. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. A runner at first with no outs here. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 3-2 pitch. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Reined in. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
The right fielder, number 60.
Up next for the Rays, Will Benson. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. From the stretch.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. On a rope to the second baseman. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman, Alec.
Next, here is Alec Bohm, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. 2-2 the count. Drilled to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit 1 out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
Randy Arozarena is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 delivery. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Rays strand a pair. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Stepping up is Bo Bichette. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Shortstop, Bo Bichette.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Weak roller right side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the center
So
fielder,
1 away now in the Toronto 7th. And that brings up the former National League MVP, Cody Bellinger. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
Fouled away. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. Next, it'll be Rowdy Tellez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Ross Stripling will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Michael Brasso. His previous history with Ross Stripling, he's a .333 hitter. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Rousseau is retired, and there's one away.
The first baseman.
Now it'll be Robert Poisson. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossom.
Ready now is Donovan Casey, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Now here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Stripling typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
The 1-1 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the stretch. Ripped down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
In now, Dylan Moore, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Down and away, ball one. One out and a runner on second base. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Biggio ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Digging in next, Francisco Mejia singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. 2 out here and a runner at second. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Blue Jays 6, the Rays 1. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
First pitch on the way. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Count.
The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
3-2.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Next to stand in is Lourdes Gurriel. Flew out last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's it.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Here's the 1-0. He's running. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is in time as Mejia got him on a great throw.
That very well could have been a hit-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. And somewhat apropos for a game here in Florida, we'll have a quick stoppage as they attend to a beach ball that's made its way onto the field. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a liner. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he falls behind. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Josh DeMont is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop, Wander Franco. First pitch of the AB on its way. Popped him up. Guerrero has room in foul territory. 1 away.
Right fielder, number 16.
Next to hit is Will Benson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the AB now. That finds the zone, a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Stamont has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and it's a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Count remains 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a ground ball to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Hey, nice effort by the third baseman right there to slide and try and knock that down. That ball was hit too good in the perfect spot.
Into the box now, Alec Bohm. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here comes the 1-2. Is a fastball down below the knees. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another try at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Here's Randy Arozarena as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
2 balls and a strike to count. breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
He loses him on ball 4.
The designated hitter.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Michael Brasso. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Rays strand a pair. They trail 6-1. And now Alejandro Kirk. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Alejandro Kirk.
Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. And this one will bounce into the wall. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the 2nd leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Jalen Beeks, a 5'11" left-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now. To the plate now, Benito Osuna, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. Next to bat for Toronto, Cavan Biggio. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run, but I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 1 out and a runner on third. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Bo Bichette will be next. A man at third with 1 away. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
At the plate, Bo Bichette. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here it comes.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Arozarena is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. But this lands foul down there to make it 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And that misses. 2-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Rowdy Tellez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Vinson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Last chance for the Rays coming up. It's the Blue Jays 8, the Rays 1. Now at the plate, Robert Poisson starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate now, Donovan Casey. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
2-0.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
One strike.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw to first will be in time, and the Rays are now down to their final out.
Now batting.
So now into the box
second
is
baseman.
Dylan Moore. He flew out in his last AB. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And this will be a called strike two, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Right side hit hard. Way to get dirty. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
8-1 is the final tonight. The Jays posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Nate Pearson earned his 9th win of the year, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Jacob deGrom struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 8 runs on 8.